Good morning, you guys. I am Zoe with Chestnut Hills Farmstead. We have a lot going on today, and you guys are going to come with me and watch as I thought I was going to repurpose that shelter into a greenhouse, but plans changed. As most of you know, we hatched Miss Brooke, our peahen, ourselves. So we bought this, I guess they call it a chicken coop, but it's a shelter. And we had it at our house, and that's where we had Miss Brooke until we moved her out here. Then when we moved her out here, we kept her contained in here for a few months while she got used to being out at the farm and knowing that this is home now. We rotate our birds. She rotates with the birds. So no matter where the birds are in the pasture, Miss Brooke stays with them. So we don't ever utilize this anymore. So we actually brought it up here. I had every intention of turning it into a greenhouse. So we bought this little shelter, I think on Wayfair or something like that, for a very reasonable price. And it came with chicken wire that's put around it. And I've got to clip all the ends off the zip ties. But we had let it sit for a while, so some of the wire had come loose. So Chance and I got out here one day and we were zip tying it all back together with every intention of using this plastic to cover it all up and putting some shelves and all in here to start our plants for the season. Well, that has changed. So we have something new coming to our farm. So today, this shelter turned almost greenhouse is turning back into a shelter. We're going to have another animal coming that we have to keep locked up so it can learn its boundaries, do a little bit of isolation. So we are going to get this moved. We're going to do it a little backwoods way. We're going to put it on that trailer. We're going to take it down to the birds, and then we're going to cover it with a tarp that we bought and put another log back in it. And let's just get it set up for what's coming to our farm. Alright, we got it on there. Mac's going to take this, go down to the birds. I'll follow behind you, and we'll get it unloaded and put the tarp on it. Alright, so we got it down here, and what I'm thinking is instead of taking up so much room inside their pen, I think we're going to butt it up against their pen right here. Look, there's Miss Brooke. We're going to butt it up against their pen right here. It'll get some shade and fresh grass without taking up their room, because we have Holly who run this area all the time. So I do not feel like there's an issue with any of our predator issues. So we're going to try it. And then maybe once they get acquainted through the fence, then we can integrate it into the fenced area of the flock. But we got the house all set up. All the birds are curious of what's going on. Holly has found her some shade. She's enjoying it. So all we've got left of this one, bring the door, put the door on. The door's at our house. And food and water. Other than that, everything looks good. I can't wait to take you guys with us as we add to the farm. Hey, Miss Brooke. Hey, Miss Brooke. I got a text from Brooke at she said come get Jason. So I guess we want to go get Jason. Well, we just got home from Cog Hill. We got a text from Miss Brooke at Cog Hill, and she said, come and get 64. So we came and we got 64, who is now Mr. Jason, to go along with Miss Brooke at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. All right, so you guys meet 64, who is also now known as Mr. Jason at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. Well, we never thought that we would have a big, beautiful peacock. We have Miss Brooke, who's our peahen, and now we have Mr. Jason, who is the peacock.
You can't have Brooke without Jason.
That's right. So we are going to get him locked up. He has to be locked up in a pen for 4 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah, they said 3 to 4 weeks, but we kept Miss Brooke pinned up for 6 weeks, and she hasn't left. So
right.
We probably would do about that range, 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah. So I think she'll probably end up spending a good bit of time over there near him too.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm excited. I don't know if our neighbors are going to be excited, but I'm really looking forward to having a peacock, the big, beautiful tail feathers and all. And that'll give Miss Brooke somebody else to hang out with. But let's go get him moved. Come on. Come on. There we go. Hello. Hello. Hey, Mr. Jason. Everybody's come to visit. Everybody's here. Miss Brooke's up here. Hello. Hello. Do you notice that Miss Brooke's a little more green? Mr. Jason is blue. But they're about the same size. All right, so we have finally got Mr. Jason. We've been talking about it since we found out that 64 was a male. We kind of had it in the works for a little while now, and we finally were able to make that happen. Brooke and Jason were able to catch 64, and now he is here. He is a fixture at Chestnut Hills Farmstead. As you can see, he's going to be in his pen. Yes, there's a bunch of feathers on the ground. That's what happens when you have birds. But just in a few more days, they're going to be moved over here to this beautiful green grass. So no worries there. He'll be moved with them. Everything's going to be great. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Jason. How did your night go? I see Bandit. Bandit's just curious. Here we are. It is the next day, and Mr. Jason is doing awesome. Miss Brooke has been following him around and checking him out, and she's just, I think she might like him a little bit. We have some rain in the forecast today, so they will all be moved to fresh green grass tomorrow. But Mr. Jason has everything he needs. He's got food and water, shelter. He's got him a perch. He is safe and sound. And we are just looking forward to watching him grow and just seeing how beautiful they are and how they come together. Okay, guys, so as most of you know, I just want to, kind of put it out there because you guys see our pen, and if you're new to us, we do a thing called rotational grazing, which is, I'm so sorry, it is so loud. Mr. Jason just happened to go into the bird pen, and that's the loudest place on the whole property. But we do something called rotational grazing, which means none of our animals are in hard fenced paddocks, except for them right now, but that fence moves too. So everything we do, they only stay in one place for a couple of weeks. So let me show you. We just moved them about 2 weeks ago, so it's time. But I'm going to show you real quick where they were, where they've been, where they are now, and what they're going to. So you can kind of get an idea of the practices that we use here on our farm. So you can see the outlines of this paddock. This paddock was 5 to 6 weeks ago. As you can see, it's starting to come through. If you look at this, this is all briary, weeds, just gross stuff. Then we get over here where we've run our birds through. This is where they were 3 and 4 weeks ago. You can actually see where we did not use this chicken tractor, where it is starting to grow back because no animals have been over here. So now they are over there, and it is time for them to go on the next side over. And it will become bare just like this, and then it will become lush green grass. And I'll show you a clip of where they were a few weeks back. So it has started raining, but I wanted you guys to see, this is the last place we had the birds before we moved them up to where they are. Do you see that grass? That's beautiful, soft, awesome grass. That is what we want. You can even see the color is richer than the grass where we did not have birds. You can tell exactly where their paddock was. I say all of this because I felt with the influx of subscribers that we've had lately, most of our chestnuts, y'all already kind of know what we do. You know that we don't do things the traditional way. But since we have a lot of new people, I didn't want their first impression of our farm to be like, they're on, worn out ground, or there's feathers everywhere. But you guys have to remember, we have birds that are broody, which means they are pulling their feathers out. They're everywhere. They're sitting on eggs. We're allowing them to sit on some eggs. I've got a turkey trying to hatch her own little babies right now. I've got a goose who is determined that she's going to hatch her little babies. And I'm okay with that. So I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what we're doing. We'll be moving our birds. We're going to be moving the goats. Everything moves. Pigs move. They don't move as frequently as our birds or our goats, but pigs move. Donkeys move. Other pigs move. Birds move. Everybody moves. Even the chickens that we raise for meat, even our chickens that we have as egg layers, when we get them here, they're going to move as well. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you because this is just real life farming.
I hope you don't mind if I say that I love you, 'cause there's so many ways that I want to carve out our names, board a last minute plane, just us two. We can chase the sun as it sets in the mountains, find luck like a bet in Greek fountains, or lay lazy in bed with your head on my chest. I hope you don't mind if I say that I love